The worst curse I ever did was on myself, because that's that's witchcraft. It's not witchcraft. It's using the abilities that we've got as humans, as a human brain, as spiritual people. Ghosts won't hurt you. Talk to them. Like all the regret and all the, oh, if only. Yeah, well, if only didn't happen. We're dealing now. What do we do now? Well, we don't ever do that again, that's for sure. They didn't die in the dream, but the feelings, the energy was there. And I made out a Ouija board. I always tell everybody, be careful what you wish for, because there's more things involved in just that one piece. No, you're an individual. You have your own opinions, your own hopes, your own energy. Follow what you believe. See it. You want something to happen, see it in your brain. At a very young age, had a consistent dream that it drove me crazy. Don't waste the life you have now. You're learning from this life. I'm me. I'm Claudia. I'm just a lady. I'll be 73 this year, in a month or so. I have 5 kids, 12 grandchildren, 4 great-grandchildren, and I live life on my own.
It's amazing.
I come from a gypsy background. My ancestors were gypsies. Gypsies are travelers, and back when we were fully functioning, we traveled by caravans and did our own thing. We're more spiritual in nature than in religion. Organized religion, it doesn't click for us. We all have our own little individual gifts that nobody has to tell us about. We find out on our own, sometimes a good way, sometimes a bad way. But basically, we're nature people.
I love that.
I have ability to dream the future. I do cards. I can feel omens and so forth. My daughter reads palms, or my granddaughter can make things happen, same as me. I taught her how to manifest what she wants and how to make it happen.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Can you give a rundown on how to do it? How to manifest?
For me, I have to be very careful when I do things. I have to be careful what I say, because they'll happen. Like if I say it in a time when I'm angry or something. Like one time when I was working for Eaton's, we were packaging and we had so many units we had to package. And the girl across from me had hers done. And she was laughing because I said, yeah, I said, be careful. I said, they're all going to fall down on you. And within 5 minutes, the whole thing fell on top of her.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I have that gift of, the worst curse I ever did was on myself. When my son was 7, he was kidnapped. And I swore,
oh my God,
there'd never be a boy in the family again until I got him back. And I just got him back 16 years ago. And up until then, no boys were ever born.
Wow.
Only girls. So I have to be careful in things that I wish for or manifest. How you make it manifest is the energy, I believe, that you put out, that you emanate and work. I always tell everybody, be careful what you wish for, because there's more things involved in just that one piece. Like I had a girl who wanted this guy, she wanted him so bad. And I don't like doing love spells because there's more to it than that. But she was a friend, so I did it for her. And before I did, I said to her, think hard. Like, he's got family, he's got friends. Like, you have to be willing to accept what comes with it. Well, within 24 hours, they were together and she had him. And within a year, she found out the truth that his mom was always going to be there and she wasn't ready to accept what she had wished for. Because with every wish, there comes the good and the bad. And you have to be willing to accept some of the bad stuff that's going to happen.
Do you think if we are more clear in our manifestations, we can...
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying is before you make a wish, you have to really think of all the things that come with that wish. Okay? Because you can wish for something like, oh, I wish I had $1 million. But clarify how you want to receive that $1 million, or you could receive that $1 million at the death of a relative and inherit it. Is it really worth $1 million? You didn't think about that part. You have to think of the good and the bad that will come with the wish and resonate to yourself that, okay, I can accept this and this and this, but I'm not sure I can accept this and this. Then don't do it. Always be careful what you wish for, because everyone has energy. We're all energy. We don't die. We don't go to heaven. Our energy, the body goes, but the energy just manifests itself into a different form, right? And you have to think fully about what it is you truly want and that you're truly willing to pay the consequences to receive what you want. And never fear death, because you don't die. You just don't die. You change. Like I said to one lady who was just obsessed with trying to get to heaven, ruining her life that she had now. And I said, you shouldn't be like that. I said, life is an energy. And your energy, you could come back as a puppy. You know? Like, don't waste the life you have now. You're learning from this life. Your next life, you'll come back and you'll be forced to correct the things you didn't do in the first life by learning the mistakes you made in your first life. They'll stick with you. You'll remember those lessons, and they won't repeat themselves in the next life.
Wow.
But you keep coming back until you get it right, until your energy feels at peace, and you've learned all the. Like, I've studied all these books and everything for years to learn to read people, and mostly to read myself, to know how I feel and what I'm thinking and what I want out of life, and make it happen. I made this house happen.
It's a beautiful home.
Well, thank you.
I love your style. I love your style.
Oh.
Can you talk about each of these books?
Okay. I think one of the first ones that we should talk about is dreams. Now, with dreams, I, at a very young age, had a consistent dream that it drove me crazy. It was supposed to be my birthday, but everybody was older. Like, I was older too. And everybody was in black. And the cake was lowered from the ceiling.
Wow.
With all these candles on it. And it used to just devastate me. I'd wake up to shaking and everything. And I kept having it. My mom died on my 21st birthday. So that was an omen dream of what was coming.
To subconsciously prepare you.
Yeah. And it repeated. I've never had it since she died, but I had it constantly throughout the years as I was growing up. Dreams sometimes tell you things that you're not willing to accept. You're not willing to face head on, but your dreams are leading you up to it. And if you have a constant dream of something, like one time I had a very bad dream for a week. I kept having the same dream about somebody dying. They didn't die in the dream, but the feelings, the energy was there. And I made out a Ouija board. And I had my daughter and one of her girlfriends there. And we did it. And because I wanted to know who's going to die. And it said, the Ouija board said bread. And well, nobody knew bread. But within 2 days, the girl's father died, and his name was Fred. So I get those kind of dreams. But there's dreams that you think, you dream about a dog. Well, what's the dog represent? And these books tell you each thing, what it represents, and then you have to put all the things of the dream together to understand what it is trying to tell you. Because your mind is capable of seeing into your future.
Where do dreams come from?
They come from your conscious and from your soul and your energy, and it's preparing you.
The all-knowing part of our soul?
Yes.
Does that part know our past, present, and future?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It does.
What is magic?
I don't call it magic. I call it accepting the, there's magicians. I guess that's the difference. Is there's magicians which are just slip a hand. You know what I mean? Illusions. But then the real magic is, if you look back even before religion, organized religion was done, like the Druids, they work with nature. Nature is magic. Everything you need is here. You just have to be willing to open your mind to what you're quite capable of doing. You can do it if you open your mind and stop putting blockades. Oh, well, I can't do that. Like I've had people who said, oh, no, I won't touch the tarot. You can't do my tarot cards because that's that's witchcraft. It's not witchcraft. It's using the abilities that we've got as humans, as a human brain, as spiritual people, accept everything. Nobody's better than anybody else. The trees aren't worse than you. Trees are alive. They grow. They contribute. And like I said, I don't call it magic. I call it opening yourself up to the possibility that nature gives us. We're all here for a reason, and we all have special gifts. Some of us are more willing to tune in to the outside and accept it and use it to help ourselves, and others, got to block it off.
Why do you think they block it off?
Well, over the years, it's been considered taboo. I mean, when the church, which is funny because if you watch the church and their baptisms and their morning, the candle and the incense and the speeches and everything, they're actually duplicating what people call witchcraft. It's the same ritual. Like money beads is just like your
rosary.
Thank you. Yeah. Right? And if you watch them, in reality, they are continuing to do, but they want to keep it organized. They don't want people to realize that you have the same gift.
It's not external, it's internal.
It's internal. It's your internal mind and your ability to explore what you might be quite capable of being able to do. And taking some things that happened to you and you go, that was weird. There's a reason why it was weird. It's trying to tell you something. It's letting you know. And you should pay attention to it, whereas most people just flip it off. Right?
Awareness.
It's awareness. It's realizing the brain, the spirit, the energy are quite capable of doing so much more than people are willing to. And like, why is this all considered evil? Well, they used to burn us at the stake. Because if everybody was capable of doing it, Who needs a church?
It's a business.
Exactly. Right? So they had to bury us and put us back and say, no, 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 no. Right? Now, women were originally the ones because I guess we're women. It's something to do with us. We have instincts, your gut instinct.
We're creators.
Or your premonitions. And you're a creator. We create life. Right? But men can't create life. The church can't create life. Right? They don't want you to know that a lot of things you go to the please, please, please. No. See it. You want something to happen, see it in your brain, and you will accept the things that need to be done. Nothing's done fast, right? And beware of who surrounding you might be involved in it and what the consequences to them might be. Sometimes there's things we really, really want, but at whose expense?
This is incredible, by the way. How can we develop more inner wisdom, more power within ourselves?
Stop judging yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Believe in yourself. The first thing I learned is when things start happening to me, and everyone used to say, oh, you're a witch. No. And then I started thinking about it, and I thought, maybe. Let's see. Like, stop judging myself for what I'm able to do. Let's see what it is I can do. And if I can do good things with it, then you will actually feel the energy within you. You will stop sitting like this, and you'll start sitting up, and you'll think about things. Figure it out in your brain the right way to do it, and not be so quick to push it aside, which is what most people do, right? They have a gift that they can use, we all have, and they don't want to accept it because it's witchcraft. It's black magic. There's no black magic in it.
Fear.
It's fear. Fear is what keeps us from doing it. So if you want to, like just before you got here, I opened a book, and because I was thinking I should do it. And the first card, the one that came up, was the Empress.
Yes.
And it had a message for you. The message was that, yes, you've got obstacles in front of you, but don't be afraid of them. Those are a learning step. And that you're on the right track, okay?
Thank you.
And I'll read you what it said about you. And I thought, oh, that's good. I like that. So you find yourself faced with a clear, if challenging answer. You are in a position to nurture something. You must give enough of yourself to sustain life, but not enough to smother the unique personality of the person, project, relationship, or situation you find yourself entrusted in.
Wow.
That was your card for today.
Thank you so much.
So now you have to think about it. Like some people think too that, oh, well, she said that's going to happen. I don't have to worry about it. No, you have to work at it. You have to believe.
I believe.
Believe in yourself. Believe in the sit up straight. That's my girl. Right? And that right away lifts your energy and helps produce the things you want. I did a reading for someone one time, and the final card was the Chariot. And it was, you have a choice to make. I've told you all the things you're doing and what you should be doing or you could be doing. Right? And they chose one side of the Chariot, life went down. And then they remembered the reading I gave them in the Chariot, where he had a choice, one road or the other. And he decided to try the other road.
Wow.
He owns his own business. He travels everywhere because he finally clicked in. Like, to him, it was a joke.
Yeah.
But then he realized the things I'd been saying were right. And so that's the other thing is
realization. How do I use tarot?
Well, with tarot, like one of the first things like I wanted to do was find out who you are, right? What is it that's going on with you right now? And that's why I took this. Then you can do different readings that will tell you exactly what you have to do.
Oh,
You
wow.
use simple cards and they'll tell you, you have to watch out for this. Be aware of this. Try and do this more often. Don't be doing that anymore, right? And the tarot cards will guide you. They're not predicting what's going to happen. They're showing you the obstacles you're facing, the possibilities you have. The choice is yours, right? Don't go into it saying, oh, this is going to be this, because sometimes tarot cards will tell you things you weren't even considering, you weren't even thinking about, right? But it's something that has to be cleared up before you can make the next move.
Wow.
So the tarot cards prepare you to do the things you're going to need to do to accomplish. And what tarot cards do is if you do them consistent, they'll lead you step by step into what is right and what is wrong for you.
A practice of mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
How do we pick out a tarot deck? There's so many options.
Yes, there is. Like, if you know, it's here, right? But look, all of these are different tarot cards. These are the galaxy cards. These are strictly love cards.
Ooh.
Right? Well, that's another witch's almanac. And this is a fairy deck. I have oracle decks. This is my original one that goes with this.
I love the glitter.
Oh, yeah. No, that's the Gypsy. So,
Never apologize for glitter.
yeah. See, the cards, like, pentacles refer to money. Okay? Swords is fighting. They're like fighting. They're obstacles that are going to be in front of you. Strength card. You have 10 major cards, like the High Priestess, Justice, the Fool. The Cups is love, right? Compassion. It's dealing with emotions. It doesn't necessarily mean you're getting love. It might mean that you're going about your love in the wrong way.
Ooh.
That your love isn't the love for that person. It might actually be something else about that person that's keeping you in that love relationship. So you're going at it in the wrong way. It's not a true compassion love, it's a greedy love. Do you know what I mean? So there's all kinds of decks. I always say, if you're going to start learning, this is the best one to get first. This has everything, teaches you all the different ways to card readings, right? You can do it with strictly, like if you have a problem, you use the major cards, right? And if you want like a general reading, then you can use other cards. You can do 3-card spread, which is yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? Or you could do a 10-card reading, which tells you where you are right now and what's over you, what's hanging over you right now, how you got in that position, right? What you need to do to change that position, who you really are, how people see you, how you see yourself, because a lot of people see themselves, and that's not who they really are at all. That's a disguise. They're hiding behind a mask to protect themselves from something, right? And then the final card is, if you listen to what the cards have told you, this is a possibility for you.
Oh.
Right?
That's really wise.
See, I even have travel stuff.
I love that. Yeah, how long have you had that one for?
Oh, I've had this for 40 years. It's an old book. Very old book. It's been through a lot.
Can you bond with objects?
Yes.
Because everything has an energy?
Everything. I already said that to you. Everything has an energy. That light has an energy. That phone has an energy. The candle has an energy. Everything has an energy, and what you have to do is accept the fact that everything has an energy and gives off energy, and how you accept the energy for good or learn to repel the energies that aren't good for you. They're just not good for you. It's like some people, you like them, but in reality, they're not good for your life. And you have to let go of that energy, their energy, because my energy is inflicting on you. Your energy is inflicting on me. We are interchanging our energies right now, right? Yes, you are.
Yes.
Right? So you have to just, the main thing is you have to believe in yourself. Believe that you are actually capable of doing so much more. And don't be afraid of that. I know it makes us different, but it makes our lives so much easier, because when things happen, you understand why they're happening. You understand the energy you put out. And you should expect that kind of energy in return. You must always be kind to others and think about how you're affecting their lives. Like the slightest little thing, like even thoughts. Like I said, I've done it too many times where I think, I'll get you for this. Don't do that. Those are curses, and curses are real. They are very, very real. And you might not end up seeing the curse you've caused, but you've caused a curse. Once you tune in to yourself and your own personal energies, you have to think of how you're affecting those around you, because your energy, your aura, can affect their lives.
Like, what's a protection spell?
There are protection spells. There's lots of them. There's cleansing spells. There's I was going to make you up a protective kit, but I didn't do it. But I will.
Oh, thank you.
That for protection. But mostly the way you can protect yourself is pay attention to your own needs, your gut feelings. If you have a gut feeling, it's something's coming up, right? Pay attention to what it is and watch it. See how it's working. See why you've gotten this gut feeling. And how can you bypass it? How can you go around it? Do you know what I mean? You have to be aware up here and in your soul. You have to believe that you can do and you can prevent. And you have to accept that sometimes all the protection in the world doesn't help. And the reason it doesn't help, in your opinion, is because it went bad. There's a reason why it had to go bad to make it good.
To clear the way?
To clear it away, to get it over with. It's done now. And that's it. In your card, it said you're facing a lot of struggle right now. But if you believe, because what you're doing will work, but you have to believe in it first. You have to believe it. You have to see where it is you want to go. And you have to be willing to accept the steps that it's going to take.
Is it okay to be scared when we're taking new steps in faith?
No, because that's a negative thought. And right there, you've put a stepping stone in front of you. You've put a block in front of the road you were taking. You can't be scared. Cautious, yes, right? But why are you being cautious? What is it you need to be cautious about? Be aware of it. Don't be afraid of it. Be aware of it and think, okay, how do I get past this? How do I stop this from? But you can never be afraid. You can't be afraid. Okay, you have to be strong. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in this. You have to just, and don't ever let someone say to you, oh, you can't do that. Like my grandma used to say to me, there's no such thing as can't. Won't, not willing to, afraid to, right? Those words exist, but the word can't doesn't exist. There's nothing you can't do if you're willing to put the effort and the belief. The first thing you have to do in any step forward you're taking is believe in yourself and that you're quite capable of making it happen. You can make it manifest. We all can make things manifest, but you have to believe in yourself first and ignore what the rest of the world says. Like I said, a lot of people want to burn me at the stake. Go for it, right? Because I believe in myself. I know the things I'm doing are right. I know, I understand. There's times where I've done my cards and it's like, but it's like, okay, let's play this one out because I know what I want and I know I can do it.
I've been getting a lot of signs that I should be working with mirrors and telling mirrors, because their energy, to start working for me.
Then that's what you follow. Like I have a crystal ball. I can't see it down here, but put a fire in front of me and I can see lots of stuff.
Wow.
So I read fires. I can't read my crystal ball. I look at it, it's like, yeah, okay, I can see the table underneath, right? But if you're feeling, like, follow your gut feeling. If you feel drawn to something, it's telling you this is where. Like you might look in a mirror and dwarf, right? And see things, but pay attention to what you're seeing. What is it trying to tell you? What is it showing? It's good. Like I have mirrors everywhere. I have mirrors in my garden.
I know, I saw that.
Right? I used to have a lot more, but somebody stole them. And I used to say to people, as you walk down the garden, look in the mirror, because in every mirror, there's a different part of you. There's a different sign. You don't see the same reflection in every one, because there's different things behind you, there's different things in front of you, and the mirror is a stepping stone. And if you pay attention to each one of them, right, it's telling you a story of your life. It's telling you a story of your travels that you're going to take. Wow. But you have to recognize, you can't say, oh, well, it's just a mirror. No, it's not. It's a reflection of you. And if you're open to the possibility that the human body has so many more ways of working, right? And not just say, oh, well, it's a mirror. I look like shit today. No, what else is going on in that mirror? Your face, the contortions. What is it you're seeing in that mirror? Because you're not seeing you. You're seeing a reflection of what you want people to see. But who are you? And a lot of times you can sit and look at a mirror for a long time and you'll start recognizing the true you that's in there. Not the one you're showing off to everybody else. The really real self.
Can you tell me an abundance spell if I want to manifest more money?
Oh yeah, there's some simple ones that work really good. You have 2 candles. You need a quarter, a dime, a nickel, a 50-cent piece if you have one. And you line them up in the middle, directly at the middle. And with each day, you move your candles even closer.
Oh.
And closer, until they're there. And that's manifesting money. There's another one. I gave my last set away. You take green beads. You have 20 of them, right? And there's a saying, and each day, just like a rosary, each day you say this spell, right? And that brings money to you. There's many ones that can bring money to you. But again, until you get yourself accepting and on the track of what it is you really want. Like, why do you want the money? Do you want the money for jewelries and stuff? Or do you want the money for prestige? Because sometimes we want money for very greedy reasons. And with that greedy money comes bad stuff, because it's not a true wish. It's just
vanity.
Vanity, thank you. Yeah, it's just vanity that you're doing it. Wealth is not all as cracked up to be. Believe me, I've been there. There's a lot of responsibility with a lot of wealth. A lot of, the more money, the more responsibility, right?
That's well said.
So, but I believe you're on the right track. I think you're, like I said, I just opened the book to see where it was. And I thought, oh my God, that's so true. You are.
You're so
You're
sweet.
doing good. Just believe in yourself and open your mind to your dreams, to your thoughts. I've watched the clouds at times, and you'll spot something in a cloud and go, oh, look at that. Watch it. Watch it how it develops, because it's telling you something.
Wow.
It's leading you to where you need to go. And if it suddenly breaks up or turns black, it's telling you, don't go there. You're heading that way, but don't do it, because it's not going to be good. Nature has a way of telling you everything you need to know. Right? These just assist you in understanding why these things are happening, what to look out for, to guide you on the right path.
I've really been toying with this idea that we live in a simulation. So it's like...
From when I was a child, I honestly believed we are a petri dish. Everybody on this planet. And they're doing experiments with us. So in that respect, yes, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, if you look, we can help you. But if you block it out,
then
like you're on your own.
You're all on your own.
That's cold.
Yes.
But when you look and feel the magic, to me, that feels warm.
Yes. And that's what I'm trying to say too. Like, everything has an energy. And accept the help you can get with the energy. Right? But to put yourself, like a lot of religious people right now go to church and they swear by God and da da da. I've never seen them do anything. I've never seen it happen. But I have seen with myself and with people I've assisted that once they realize you are the main source of the energy that's responsible for you, and you learn to control it, you learn to accept it, and you learn what it is you're capable of doing. And then it's yours, the world. You've got to sit up straight and believe.
Do animals have magic?
Oh, yes.
What's animal magic?
Instinct. Yeah, animals have they're much closer to the natural world and they don't question whether they're, something is or not. They see it. She sees ghosts, right? She sees the other puppies that come back once in a while that have been here and now they're gone. Animals have a great spirit in them and great magical powers, but people don't recognize that. That's just a dog. No, it's not just a dog. It's a spirit. It could be your great-grandfather.
Oh, wow.
Coming back to help you in his new energy, in his new form. Right? So yes, animals. I don't particularly like the word magic.
Yeah.
Okay? Because magic is misunderstood. I don't believe this is magic. I believe it's a gift. A gift that's been presented to me to use or not use. And if I'm willing to not question it, then it works great for me. If you question it or go, oh, I don't know, I've got to believe in that, well, then it won't go. It's because you've already shut your mind down to the possibilities. And animals don't shut down. Everything's open. So children have such tremendous magic, as people call it.
How do you think children are connected to the spirit world?
Children?
Yeah.
I believe they're the spirits of people who've been and they're back again. Starting over again. They have the knowledge of their last life. They might not know it, but it leads them into this one. We don't go away. You don't just, you die, the body dies. But the spirit, the energy, it just changes form.
John Lennon says, one of his quotes were, I don't fear death because it's just getting it out of one car and into another.
Exactly. And that's exactly what life is. you learn from this life for the next life. And you'll keep coming back and coming back. It might take 100 years for you to come back because the right circumstances out there, or you might come back next time as a horse and you'll learn things from it being a horse. And then the next year, time you go, you come back as a beautiful young woman or a man, right? You never know, because energy doesn't change. It changes, it doesn't disappear.
How can we nurture the spiritual gifts of our children without any fear?
By allowing them to be themselves, right? Don't dictate what your kid's gonna be. First off, none of my girls are like me, right? None of them.
They're all beautiful like you.
They're all different. They're all different. And you have to nourish their gifts. Don't project your gift. Don't project your dreams on them. Accept them for who they are and help them develop who they are. Help them feel good about themselves. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's the most, if they start feeling bad about themselves when they're young, right? Which is what I went through, it hits them and it stays with them the rest of their lives, even if, like I've learned, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are times that in my past, will just break me.
Confidence?
Confidence? No, I've always been arrogant enough to. I have confidence, but I'm not right wrong. But just memories, right? And if it had been in my power at the time, that's not the step I would have taken. I would have gone that way, right? So there's a little resentment maybe, but you can't dwell on the past because it can't be changed. But you can learn from it.
So not letting yourself re-feel bad memories?
You can't. It's done. It's over. You can't change it.
This is good advice.
Yeah, you can't change the past. So there's no point in even thinking about it. Learn from it. Use what you've learned in the future. But other than that, don't bring any of it with you. It's gone. It's done. And all the regret and all the, oh, if only. Yeah, well, if only didn't happen. We're dealing now. What do we do now? Well, we don't ever do that again, that's for sure.
Amen. How can we connect with our spirit guides? Like, who are my spirit guides?
Well, I have no idea who your spirit guides is. You'll know. That's one question I really can't answer for you. I don't know how you would connect with your spirit guides other than open your mind to it.
Smart.
Right?
That's
open
good advice.
Your mind to them. And then you'll know who your spirit guides are. You'll know who's watching over you, right? It's you. Your energy is what's going to get you through, right? And a spirit guide can only guide you so far. If you shut down your mind, all their advice ain't going to help you anymore. You have to be open. You have to, everything that comes in, think about it. Why am I here with you today? Right?
I'm so happy you are. I'm so excited. This is such a great interview too. It's going to be so impactful for so many people.
Well, I just think you got to believe in yourself and believe it. Don't put limitations on yourself. Don't ever put a limitation on yourself. Because you right now have no idea just how much power you have. Because you some of the questions are like, well, how do I do that? Just do it. You've got it. Accept the energy. Accept the guidance that you get, the whispers in your ears that you can't figure out where they're coming from. Okay? Those things are trying to tell you something. They're trying to open your mind to the possibilities that you can do. Accept the work that goes with it. There is work with everything in life. No work, anything easy goes easy. Right? If it comes to you too easy, it goes too easy. And
that's good advice.
Yeah.
That one hits home.
I hope so. It's just, and read up and trust. Like start with the Mitchell deck. I think that's what it's called. And just do simple readings, right? If you can find this book, get it. Because in this one, like I said, there's cards in it. There's like, how will the relationship turn out? Well, there's certain cards you use to do it. And then when you do them, it gives you end up with a story. Like this card, this sentence is telling you this, and then the next card's telling you the next part of the sentence. And just write them down. That's the best way, is write down crazy thoughts you got. Because those thoughts might be something that you're supposed to be paying attention to. You might not see it right now. Okay, like even these interviews. When you started these interviews, you never knew me. You never talked to me, right? But through talking, we got together.
That's right.
Right? So say when you started this was your thought. You had no idea how you were going to do it or what you were going to do it. But you meet people along the way that assist you in doing what it is you're looking for.
Can you share a story where you have felt a spirit guide talk to you and you followed through?
I get a lot of my spirit guides in my sleep. And there was a trip coming up, and everything indicated I was going on this trip. But I had this dream where I was shown exactly what was going to happen.
Wow.
And I was prepared. And in the dream, the people I'm going on this trip with suddenly disappear. And I can't find them anywhere. But an old friend shows up and takes me on a different trip, right? And it was a better trip and everything else. And no, that's not happening. And right up to the day we were supposed to leave on one trip, but I thought we were going on, right? Suddenly it's like, oh, you're not coming. You're not taking. Right? It's like, oh, geez, my dreams. That's just what I dreamt. And then a person I hadn't seen in 20 years phones me up and says, hey, I'm going to Texas. Let's go.
Cool.
And we went to Texas. So that's how I get my spiritual guidance, is in my dreams. Is if I have a dream and it's one, I get up the next day and I can tell you spot by spot by spot by spot by spot what that dream was. That's an omen. That's a spirit guide telling me what I am about to face.
Wow.
If I don't remember the dream, it doesn't mean nothing. If I have the dream 3 or 4 nights in a row in kind of pieces, and yet they're all connected like Lego blocks, that's an omen. That's one that I know I gotta pay attention to. Something's coming. I can feel it. I've been warned about it. Now I gotta put the pieces together, which is where the dream books come in.
How can we develop our dream world to be more receptive to these oracles?
Any dream, like you can dream anything you want if you concentrate on it before you go to sleep. But if you really want to understand, right, it's the minute you wake up, anything you remember. It was raining, there was a fish, right? Write it down. Go to the dream book, find out what each one of them are trying to tell you, right? Like nakedness in your dream, right? You're hiding something and you're afraid the world's going to know.
Ooh.
Right? That's why you dream you're naked. It's because you're exposed, and that's your biggest fear, is being exposed.
Wow. So intuitive.
Yeah, so like get yourself a dream book, get yourself like your journal. Keep track. I haven't opened it yet. But yeah, and write things down and watch them. Watch how they're developing. And they're telling you something. But again, a lot of people go, well, it's just a dream. If you remember it, it's something that's sticking. It's the start of something you should be paying attention to.
Are fairies real?
Yes.
Are unicorns real?
Yes, they did exist at one point. Now you think I'm crazy.
No.
And I actually believe that man lived beside dinosaurs. And that's why dragons are so, like, I'm a dragon, and I'm Isis. So I'm like right up there. I'm one of those magical ones. And these things all did exist at one point in time. That's why we have the vision of it. Is because somewhere back in our ancestry, we actually, I mean, if a dinosaur breathed on you right now, it would feel like fire. And that's where dragons came from, is they were actually dinosaurs. We did code at some point in time.
Ancient Aliens did a whole episode where they found all of these stones and artwork that were humans beside dinosaurs.
Exactly. But man doesn't want to believe that. Man wants to stick with Adam and Eve, and that's where it came from. I mean, you even look at the year is 2025. Why? Because that's the day Christ was born. Humans have been on this planet for millions of years.
Evolving.
Exactly. Growing, learning, redoing what worked and pushing aside what didn't work.
Are ghosts real?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Those are times. Like I said, dogs, cats, and kids can see ghosts. I've seen many ghosts, and I don't see them as, gray shadows. I see them just, I've talked to them. But one time we were here with my girlfriend, and I had my back to there, and she was sitting there, and we were building something for the kids for Christmas. And all of a sudden she looked up and she goes, "Who's that?" And I said, "Who's what?" She said, "Who's that lady that just came downstairs?"
Oh, wow.
I said, "There's only the two of us in the house right now." But she saw it, and she doesn't believe in this, right? But she saw her.
Who was it? Do you know?
Somebody who lived in this house at one point.
Are ghosts attached to places where their energy had resided in real life?
Yes, and where they were most comfortable.
Oh.
So it's like when my puppies all passed, they're here. This is the only house they've ever known. This is the only life they've ever known. This is where they come to visit, right? So like you haven't found your zone yet, but you will. You will find it. And ghosts, everyone's so afraid of ghosts. Ghosts are bad. Like, ghosts have been getting a very bad rap. It's like, oh, they're poltergeist and they're this and they're that. That's not true. That's not true at all. Ghosts won't hurt you. Talk to them. Like all these shows they have where they go in to see ghosts, right? And the minute they get the slightest response, what do? They scream and run. Well, the ghost just wanted to communicate with it. Just wanted to contact. Wanted its energy to have a little feedback. Not fear, right? If a ghost appears in front of you, don't scream. Go, "Hey, nice seeing you," right? Like, how's it going? Ghosts are not evil.
Sweet.
Really. Mm-hmm.
Can we communicate with our loved ones that have passed on?
Yes. My grandpa Nelson has a terrible habit of hiding things. He'll hide things. And no matter how hard you look, you're not going to find them. And I go, "Okay, Grandpa, right? Where is it? Can you just please walk out of the room, come back and sit here?" But he does it all the time. You don't almost hear him laughing. And the whole family have it.
They think it's funny.
Yeah, he thinks it's funny. He likes to play. He likes to have fun, and he likes to do these silly little things. Everybody in the family, if something disappears, they go, "Grandpa Nelson, please." And sure enough, he'll show up.
No way.
Yeah, and that's how he communicates with us. He likes to play games like he did when we were kids. So there's some ghosts that won't come talk to you because you're holding some kind of resentment or bad energy in you towards them, so they won't come and visit. But if you're open to them and you welcome them, they'll come visit. They'll come talk to you. They'll come in your dreams. If you dream about people who passed, they're thinking about you. They're there. And that's how they're communicating with you.
What are angels?
It depends on what you mean by angels, okay? Are you referring to angels through, like, God and all that floating stuff? My definition of an angel is spirits that do come back and communicate with me. I don't believe in the church and flying. Angels are spirits just out there coming. It could be one of your ancestors coming to visit, right? If you feel you've seen an angel, angels and devils and ghosts, as you were originally thinking, there are bad demons that we can create, right? But in reality, everything has a spirit and an energy. Call it what you want. You want to call it a ghost, you want to call it an angel. It's up to you. But it's just an energy around us. And some, like I said, people do get attached. Like, my husband passed away, not in this house, in another house. And that's where that's his last, right? But in reality, where he's gonna be is in Aiton, where we were at our happiest. In the house we had in Aiton, that's where he'll go back to. Yes, if you believe there's a certain ancestor that's close to you, start talking to them, start communicating, start accepting the fact that they might be here, just like Grandpa Nelson. Mm-hmm. None of us question that it's Grandpa Nelson that's doing this. We all know, all my kids. Anything goes wrong, well, Grandpa Nelson's at it. Yeah, all right. Okay, we're playing. And he just wants us to recognize and remember. And remember, nobody really dies. As long as you remember them and think about them, they're still alive. Because they're in an energy. The body that they were in might be gone. But the energy, the essence of them is still with you. As long as you remember them, they'll never die. King Tut, to all of us, he's alive. Because we constantly talk about him. We recognize that he was there. We recognize the things he did. We talk about him constantly. He's not dead. He might not be here physically, but he's still alive. His energy still exists. Simply by the fact that we still talk about it.
What is the difference between fate and free will?
Fate is what you make it. To sit down and say, oh, my fate is to be this, right? Do you believe it?
Yeah.
You have to believe in your fate. There's no such thing as a set. Like I said, even with the cards, nothing is set in stone. It's how you respond to things that will dictate your fate, your destiny. Okay, so it's how you manifest. It's up to you to manifest with your own gifts and your own powers and the ability to open your mind. That's the problem with people these days. Their minds are so closed and so focused on society said this, follow this line. No, you're an individual. You have your own opinions, your own hopes, your own energy. Follow what you believe.
Think for yourself.
Think for yourself. Don't let anyone else tell you who you are, what you're supposed to do. Because when you go to bed at night and you close your eyes, it's only you. They're not there. They could be in the bed beside you, but they're not in here. And you have to answer to yourself. Right? Because there's nobody else there.
That was so well said. Do you believe in quantum shifting or different universes or realms that we can tap into?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm tapping into all of them, right? So, yes, definitely there's different realms. If you're talking about universe and that, I don't believe we're alone by any chance. I mean, seriously, there's thousands of us like out there, right? So, yeah, I do believe there's different realms you can tap into. This is mine. Now, we're surrounded by churches. That's theirs. That's their realm. I don't fit in there. Okay? Because one, when I watch their ceremonies, if I were to do it, they'd call it witchcraft. They do it, they call it religion. It's the same you're actually cantoning the same speeches. You got the incense, you got the candles, right? You got that body and flesh or whatever that. But yeah, like there are different realms. It's up to you. What one do you feel comforted in? Which one gives you comfort? Do you find comfort in going to church, or does church make you feel guilty? And yet you sit down and you light a candle and open your mind. That feels good. Then that's the realm you're in. That's the one you chase. Don't chase things that make you feel bad.
Doing things that make us feel good, that can help us quantum shift up. And that helps us pull in our manifestations.
Exactly. It helps you pull. You think positive, you exude positive thoughts and energy. You'll receive positive thoughts and energy. You exude negativity, you're going to be surrounded by negativity. Right? Things that are like attract to each other. Right? Like,
so smart.
You attract to talking with me because stick with what's right for you, what's comfortable for you, because in the long run, it's you. It's inside your head. It's not inside my head. I have a general idea of what it is you want, but only you can manifest it. And you have to draw the positive. Sitting up straight. And believe it, not questioning. Right now, I feel you're questioning your path. Don't. This is something that's drawn to you, and it'll keep drawing more to you unless you start doubting. Never doubt yourself.
This is really good advice.
Never doubt yourself.
And you really are a witch. You can read my mind.
Yes. Well, I've pretty well summed it up in again. It's your own energy. Don't question everything. Like you're questioning, what is this? It is. It just is. Why question it? Right? Accept that it's there. Tap into it and use it. Don't question it. When you start questioning what is it, who cares what it is? It's working.
Sure.
Right? It's helping you.
Sure.
So don't put a question mark in front of it as is it good or is it bad, or can it happen or it can't happen. Accept that anything's possible in life.
Have you ever received communication from an alien?
No.
Do you believe people can?
I think eventually we will. I believe that. I believe that they are the ones that started all this.
Oh.
Right? I believe they're the ones that started everything. We all came from that one. And they say they find pyramids. Pyramids are batteries. And they say they find them all over the world. How could they be all over the world? Well, at one point in time, the planet, the land was all one. It was the center, and then they all spread out in their each. And when the continents started moving apart, well, they didn't pick the buildings up and put them on the one. The buildings went. And that's why. Right?
Wow.
But I do believe eventually we're getting closer to it. But again, aliens are something that people are so afraid of. Like, when they even talk about it on science shows, it's like, are they here to attack us and kill us? They put us here. They've got power. If they wanted us dead, we'd be dead now. And the reason they go to people out in the outskirts is because they want to study a real human. Not a human that's been dictated by politics or wealth. They want a normal, this is what we put on the planet. How has it developed on its own without all this extra energy? And do you know we are the only species on the planet that requires all this crap? Ants don't need it.
The rat race?
Yeah, the rat race, the need to be rich, the need to have fancy clothes, the need to have a big car. Name one other animal on this planet that has such a constructed life. Like, they're all surviving. They don't have TVs and cars, and right? They go through life naturally because they don't question. They work with it. They work with nature. And that's what the human being has to do. You have to work with nature.
The wildflower just blooms and draws everything it needs to it.
Exactly. It doesn't need a bank account.
The one who does it best is the one who finds the daybreak sweet and then just leaves to God the rest.
Yeah. Well, leave to God or leave to me, it's energy. It's not God, it's one person. It's everything gives you energy, right? Everything makes you happy. This makes you happy. So do it, right? Don't let someone say to you, oh, you're never going to go anywhere with it. They might not go anywhere with it, but you've got the energy. You've got the craving inside you. It's already in you. It's already part of you. You've just got to learn to open up and accept all the gifts that are there for you.
What role does our imagination play in our spiritual development?
It gives us the ability to expand on what brings us happiness, to learn what it is. Like, you imagine this and you imagine that. There's pieces of all of it that are part of you, or you wouldn't be able to imagine it in the first place. And what you have to do is pick the ones out that really center on what your true soul, heart, mind wants.
Wow. Do you think everyone has a purpose?
Yes, everyone has a purpose. A lot of people ignore their purpose, right? A lot of people think there's a faster way to get to their purpose and end up losing their purpose. But everybody has a purpose. Every animal, every tree, every human being has a purpose. Something is feeding off of us. We are feeding off other things, right? We all have a purpose. Some of us, your purpose is simply to come and you know, like small children pass away. Their purpose was to give meaning to somebody else's life. That was their purpose, right? And you never know what your purpose is going to be, but you know, you've got to learn your own gifts. You've got to learn to understand who you are, not who you're projecting to the rest of the world. Because in all honesty, at the end of the night, they don't give a shit. They've got their own life to worry about, right? And that's the truth. Like, who cares more about your problems than you do? Nobody. So you have to work on yourself. You have to build your self-esteem. I don't care what name they call you. Like I used to say, sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt you. Because you know who you are. You don't need their approval to be you. You don't need their approval to succeed. You need you to approve of you.
Oh, that's so good. How can we learn not to define ourselves through the lens of other people?
By not listening to them.
Simple.
Just don't listen to them.
Pack up your dinosaurs and leave.
And leave. Like I've said to this one young girl, she lives in the hood, unfortunately, and she gets upset because people say this, people say that, and she gets in fights. And I said, you know how you avoid that? And she said, how? I said, you walk away. Just whatever. I haven't got time for this. This is not what I want in my life. And walk away. It takes two to fight. And if you're not there, they can't fight with you.
Sure.
Right?
And then they'll move their energy onto somebody who
on somebody else.
is
Like,
pulling that in too.
Yeah, like if you interact with this negative energy, you're going to absorb that negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that. So when you see the negative, you sense the negative, get away from it. It's not part of those people. Unless that's the kind of life you want to live. Right? But go, like our saying is, so mote be, let no one be hurt. Right? And that's the thing you've got to keep in mind is you don't want to hurt other people. You got something negative inside you, work it out. Think about it. Why are you unhappy? Why is this happening? What can you do to change that? No one else could change it. No one else can change what's in your mind. And names are just names. The old saying, a rose by any other name is still a rose. And you're still a rose in spite of what anyone calls you. What anyone says. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. Like I said, there's no such word as can't. Afraid to, unwilling to.
So you had mentioned love spells.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to be on dating sites and looking for our person? Do we need another person to feel whole or complete within ourselves?
No, I don't have anyone. I've been alone for 23 years. And just even the thought of having someone else. No, you don't. If you're confident and you believe in yourself, why do you need someone else there? There's a difference between needing someone and enjoying someone's company. Okay? If you need them, there's something lacking in your own self-confidence, your own belief in who you are. Because you shouldn't need them, you should be contributing to them.
Wow. So well said. Why do you think society makes us feel like we need to get a good job and then get married and then have a healthy marriage, and that square dynamic is success?
Yeah, and that again comes back from history and, the Adam and Eve thing right there started it. Adam had to have Eve. I don't believe those. And who says that you have to have a house and a success, right? You've got yourself a beautiful trailer, and you're happy in your trailer, and your trailer suits you. It suits your spirit. It suits who you are. You don't need all this. It'd be nice to have maybe, and maybe one day you'll decide this is what you want. But there's people that are quite content to have absolutely nothing, and they're
Be a gypsy.
Yeah, be a gypsy. Believe in yourself. I think that's all you need. If you're not content with yourself, all the people in the world aren't going to make you happy.
Sure.
Right? You have to be happy within yourself first. You have to accept who you are, accept what you can do, and don't let anyone tell you different.
What is astrology? Do the planets have an impact on our lives?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yes. Because as the universe and everything changes, everything has an effect on everything else. Like full moons, right? More babies are born on a full moon than anything else, right? The moon affects the planet. Their electricity pulls at each other and affects them. The stars are energy and they pull. And when certain stars are in the sky, certain kind of energies are passed through to us and cause us to be who we are, because it's altering like you have one energy and now the other one comes in, and now you've got two and three and then five. So they all affect. So yeah, astrology, I'm a firm believer in astrology. I follow it constantly. It's my lifeline. Like I said, that's why I want you to get one of these books, the Almanac, because these things are great. Like I've got boxes of them. And actually, the reason I haven't gotten new ones is because every 12 years, the calendar and everything's exactly the same.
Oh, wow.
Right? So the colors you should wear are always the same, stuff like that. But they each have their own, different things for you to read and to know and to do. And the more you accept what these are, and the more you are willing to read them, and you don't have to believe all, but absorb it. Don't say, oh, it can't be, right? You're welcome to question it, but don't blah it right away, because you don't know. It might be trying to tell you something. When I was doing this, I was in the middle of work with comp, and one of the instructors that workman's comp had an exam coming up that he knew he was going to fail. And they used to ask me every day, what color's today? And I said to him, you've got to wear burgundy. You got to wear something that's burgundy today. So he wore his burgundy pants. Passed with 100%.
Wow.
Yeah. So from then on, I had to bring an everyday poster. Okay, this is what's today. These are the numbers for today. These are the colors that are going to work for you today.
Wow.
So they all have little gifts that give it to you. It's a accumulation of all the studying I've done that's left me to the point where I'm confident in it. I'm happy with what I do. And people don't like me. Never like somebody who doesn't like you. Why waste your time on somebody who doesn't like you?
Move out of the way to find the people who
You reflect good energy on it.
make you feel good.
Make you feel good. Make you feel good about yourself. Right? You don't need that negative shit. Like, oh, I don't like you. I don't give a shit. Right? Good. Stay away from me. Don't come around. You're not breaking my heart. I'm not wasting my love on somebody who hates me.
Who doesn't want to accept it?
Who doesn't want to accept me? Who doesn't want to accept my love? Look, there's too many other great, wonderful things out there to never concentrate on the negative other than how do I change it? Do I walk away from this person? Do I walk away from this situation? Or do I buckle down and show I can do it? Right? Obstacles are there to teach you, to grow you into something even stronger and better.
Wow.
So you can't run from all struggles. Without struggle, there's no accomplishment. You're stuck. You're stuck in that spot, and you'll never get out until you show yourself you can overcome this. You can move on from this. You can do greater things.
It's amazing. Do you believe in numerology?
Yes. I'm a 9. Yeah. I believe I don't question anything. Like even the church and the religion, like I said, all they're doing is repeating all the stuff I do, but under a different name, and then poo-pooing what I do because it questions. It shows that that's not all there is to it, right? I'm willing to adventure into anything, to learn more, to understand why I am the way I am, why I do the things I do, why other people do the things they do.
True.
Like Taurus, they're very, very money, like they don't give up, right?
The bull.
Yeah, the bull. I mean, they're bulls. And Gemini, they're black and white. They're you never know. I have a Gemini daughter, and one minute could be happy, the next one could rip your face off. But yeah, you learn. You have to accept. And I keep saying that, but it's true. You have to accept the fact that there's a lot more to this life than society wants you to believe. They want to keep you rigid. They want everyone going some way smooth. And when someone steps out of line, it screws up their system. They don't know what to do, right? And you can't let their doubts become your doubts.
That's such an impactful truth.
It is. It's like, believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. And don't let others dictate your life. You live it. When you go to bed at night, it's just you and your head.
Sure.
And you've got to answer to you. And if you've done something only because they told you to do it, when you go to bed at night, you're going to have to explain that to yourself. Why did I do that? I didn't want to do that. Why did I let them do that? Because you didn't believe in yourself to stand up and say, no, I'm not going to do that. I can't Let's sleep without it. So,
This is the last question. How do you want to be remembered?
I used to say on my tombstone, I used to say, well, at least she made you laugh. Right? I want people to remember me as something happy that was in their life, that I brought some kind of joy to their life, and that at least once I made you laugh. Right? I don't know how I'll be remembered. I'd like to be remembered as a good mom, where I screwed that up many times. You know, no one's perfect. I just would like to be known as someone who's brought some joy into your life. Right? That's all.
It's awesome.
I don't need to go down him and the bird or something. I don't have to be, you know, a star on the pavement or on global magazines or no. I just want to know that the people I've come in contact with, I've added some positive energy into their life and some happiness. That's how I want to be remembered.
That is so awesome.